Hi, Shelley Belcourt here. I want to show you how to do basic edits on an iMovie, which is a Macintosh and Apple application, which is free, comes on an Apple. So what I've done is I've taken a short video and I have uploaded it onto my iMovie using just my iPhone. I've just done a very simple upload there. And so I go into iMovie and then I select New Project. And I will just call this demo. Now you can change all the aspects, but you know what, I just leave things as they are. This automatically add will be what the transition is, so you can choose any of these. I usually go with fade to black, and that will put one at the beginning and at the end of your video. So once you've done that, create. So now this is the video that I've put on, and you select all of this video. You can actually make some minor adjustments here at the beginning by dragging this to the front, cutting it off. Sometimes you have a bit of a lag time, but just you don't have to get it fine-tuned. So once that's selected, then you just click and drag, as it says, drag into that area. So once it's in there, now looking at this bar here, that alters the frame. At the moment it's on a long 30 seconds, so if I take it down to that's 5 or 1, this is a short video. So okay, so what I want to do now is show you how to just do the fine print, just cutting off the beginning and the end, or you can cut off anywhere in between. Now so I just click on the video and get the yellow frame around it there. Now you select that and you drag it down to the end. Actually, you know what? I normally do it on the multiple frames first and then take it to the end, and then I select the fine tune. So what you can do is you go there and you can actually play it and listen to what you're saying. So at the end, as you can see, so I'm not talking there. So I can select this. This moves easily, and I don't want to play this all now because you won't be able to hear it using this headphones. But see, that's just me not talking, so I don't want that. So I'll sort of cut about that much off. So once that is highlighted in the yellow frame, I just hit delete, and that makes it disappear. Then I click on that again. I go back to there. And again, take it back to the beginning, so that's 5 seconds or so. Then go to the fine tuning, back to about 1 second per frame, and again click on that right hand bar and drag it back to when I start talking. And it looks like I've selected the right time anyway. Okay, so that's cool. And as you can see, there's a transition at the beginning there.
Welcome.
Now you can add some very cool things at the beginning if you wanted to go down this path. Here you've got a where you can put like a curtain or some sort of pretty beginning and an end. I mean, you can brand yourself doing this. You could get something made up and put it in. So for example, if I wanted to grab this silk orange, I just grab it, select it, and drag it up into the beginning there. And that gives me 3.2 seconds, which you can alter by clicking on the seconds. And as you can see, the duration, so you can change it. Say I wanted to change it to 1.5 seconds. And then click done, and that will reduce it. Now, obviously on top of this, you want to put some text and possibly some music if you want to get really fancy. So go down and select the T for text. And then you've got all these different options. Again, I highly recommend that you select something and use that as a branding. So I usually use this echo, and you just drag that and drop it down on the top of your colouring there. And you want to change the timing to the same, so 1.5 seconds. And then you can just write, just right over the top when it's highlighted. So I could write basic editing of movie in iMovie, and then you might write your name here, and then click up on done up here. So I mean, you can get fancy and add music too if you want, which I'm not going to go into in this demonstration. But at the end, you'd want to add the same. So you just click on the little world icon, drag whichever color you've selected, and again it defaults to 3.2 seconds, which is kind of fine at the end. You can, I tend to do it a little bit longer at the end. And then you'd want to probably go back to the text, select which one you want to put and drag it over the top of that. So this is all customizable for length and where to place them as well. You can have the text coming in at any point over when you have this, and so if you wanted to change the text, you would just I would probably put my my web address at the end, and maybe your keyword again here, editing in iMovie. Obviously this is a bit rough and it's actually just a demo, so I'm not going to get very fancy, but if you made a mistake somewhere in the middle here, again I go to that, you can go to the approximate place. I just do this because it makes it easier, and then you go to the fine tuning by changing the frames per second. So let's say, oh my gosh, I made this faux pas in the middle and you want to cut it out, and you can listen here by see this red bar where that shows you where your sound is. So you can just push the space bar on your keyboard and then that will start playing, so you know exactly where to go, and then you can stop it and make your adjustment, and then I'll just hit delete if I'd made a mistake in there. You can do that. Now generally with videos, I just think do it natural. We're all people. I mean, some people are really perfect and good on them, but most of us aren't. So I tend to not try and edit too much. Obviously, if you're fluffing around at the beginning or at the end, I chop that off, but try not to edit too much, apart from the fact that it wastes a lot of time. You're just getting your message out there, and generally it's good enough, and people do like to see that you're a real person. So that's it, and then what you would do is go up to the share, and then I usually upload mine to YouTube, so then you'd put your password and description and tags and what have you, and don't forget to unclick make this movie personal, because otherwise no one else will be able to see it. And then you would click publish, so which I'm not going to do right now because this is a demo, but I hope that has helped you. It's pretty easy. You can't really break anything. You've always got your movie down here, so just you can play around with what's up here. You can play around. If you make a mistake, delete it, and you've still got your original video down here, so don't be scared. You can't make too much of a hash of it. So I hope that's helped. My name is Shelley Belcourt, and if you wanted to see some of my movies, go to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/sbelcourt. And if you want to see what I'm up to, you can click on the link in this video description. So have a fantastic day. See ya.